What's worse, I start all the way back here. Oops. To make it easier, I'm going to save after chapter 2 too, so that I don't have to start all the way back in the epilogue end of the chapter. There's gonna be a lot of cuts, and it's sort of funny because chapter 3.1 and 3.2 were the segments I wanted to show, but also there's one more thing. I'm curious if Peach has something to say here. Thanks, but I don't need any more tips. No way. See, he does say something. Or the different characters do say something. That's the only time. I'm pretty sure no other pixel is like that. That just made things a lot more interesting. What are you talking about? I don't need no more stupid tips, alright? This is what I wanted to show. No matter what character you are, this Koopa will always freak out and hit this block and turn into a mega version of himself. It's so funny. And this guy has 3 ways of defeating him. 4 ways if you unlock another pixel. Or really, 5 ways. But it's still pretty dang funny. This guy, I'm not even gonna point at him. Yes, I am, because there's more details. That's a Mega Koopa. Enemies don't get any bigger or more pixelated than this. Max HP is 1, attack is 2, and the defense is 1. It's probably best if you avoid it, unless you can match its size or get any bigger. How did the Koopa Troopa grow to be so big? You cannot use a card on this guy. He's impervious to captures. Instead, we're going to use our newly found power on this guy. The funnier thing is, you can jump on its shell and kick it. But yeah, he's slow as a Mega. We were barely able to even beat those guys. There were 2 left. Even funnier thing is, what's on top of those blocks that were shown? The answer is nothing. It was just meant to troll you. No hidden coins, no nothing. And nothing if you flip into 3D either. It's just meant to be this field. Now, I'm gonna cut again and show another hidden detail. Or just wait until, and I'm gonna actually cut and not just end the video for a cut. Wait until I find a capturable enemy. Save block. Now these guys that I'm going to point out right now, this is a Magic Koopa. This Magic Koopa serves on Bowser's Wizarding Task Force. Max HP is 6, not 4, and attack is 3. Magic Koopas ride on brooms and fling dangerous spells. They study for years to learn magic. Sadly, they take no classes on defense. You can use Barry to deflect those spells, which is very funny. But now I'm going to flip into 3D until I meet this Doombringer. Come on. I'm going to use my catch card on this guy. See if it works. I like it when it does that. It worked. a back Cursia. It has HP, but be careful when you battle against it. The only way to take it out is with Boomer or an item. Back Cursias are very dangerous enemies. Max HP attack is 1. Max HP is 1 and attack is 1. This pest will send you straight back to flip side. Then again, it's one way to cut down on your commute. Yep, that's why. Are you freaking kidding me? You're doing very well, but I don't like you. Come on. The worst thing is I have to... Yep, I gotta full-on reset it. I was hoping this wouldn't happen until the end of my playthrough. Meaning, not the end of the playthrough, meaning the end of DLP, but my decided end of the playthrough. Now I'm gonna cut again until I find a hidden pipe area that I didn't show. These are Goombas. A Goomba that lives his entire life underground. Max HP is 2 and attack is 2. It doesn't see a lot of sun, so it's a little pale. But it is stronger than your average Goomba, and it has a very dark personality. It must be hard to be a pale, friendless Goomba that lives underground. Funny fact. Not gonna battle them though. If you flip into 3D, nothing. And there are Palpels on the other one. On that other side. It's good I'm battling this one. I love when you do that. Makes it all the better. If you flip into 3D here, it's just a bunch of random blocks. Unfortunately, carry limits your jump. It's sort of dumb. The Hammer Bros were also new enemies. I'm not gonna show that quite yet. There's a lot of things to point at. And yes, this is gonna be one of those split videos, and it's this pipe that I'm supposed to look for. It's a bonus coin room, but there's something else. A chest. The Magic Koopa card. An extra detail for the Magic Koopas. And it's sort of funny because cards in Tippi all are different. The cards actually have different details for these guys. Max HP attack. Yeah. And this Elite Koopa is an expert hexologist. It also has questionable taste in eyewear. Yep, Tippi and the cards are all different. It's so funny what they say. Nothing hidden here, just a coin block here, right? Nope, it's just a normal block. I so much wish that was up for going in that pipe, just like in true Super Mario Bros. Fashion. Funnily enough, there's another enemy I'm going to point at, because you barely get to see these guys. This guy and the other guy and the others are different. Koopa Striker. These Koopas display brilliant teamwork. Max HP is 8, attack is 2, and defense is 1. They always go for the assist. They spend all their time together just to build their team chemistry. I love the eyebrows. Ah. Go. I'm just waiting until they beat each other up like last time. Come on. You're not gonna bother. These guys are Koopa Strikers. It takes good shell control to make the Koopa Striker team. Max HP is 8, attack is 2, defense is 1. It can kick shells all day. It's very proud of its strong and accurate kicks, and its shiny shell. I almost said spiny shell. An eye for an eye, a shell for a shell. Try to trap its shell and send it back. Now, these guys are gone, but the Bullet Bill Cannon, the Bullet Bill, and the Hammer Bro are all not gone, and you can actually capture these guys and catch cards as well. Start with the Bullet Bill. That's a Bullet Bill. They get shot out of Bill Blasters. Max HP is 1, attack is 2. They just fly straight. You can defeat them, but the blaster will just keep shooting them at you. Unlimited points. This cannon is called a Bill Blaster. They shoot bullet bills at you. Max HP is 5, attack is 2, defense is 3. They are also immune to flames. Don't approach them straight on or you'll get shot. Attack from above. And then the final enemy I'm scanning, and then I'm going to chapter 3-2 to show those guys off. This is a Hammer Bro. They have an unhealthy hammer obsession. And they're also the hardest enemies to hit. Well, not the hardest enemies in the game. Max HP is 4, attack is 1, and defense is 1. You could always try catching a hammer and throwing it back. I never knew that. Where does it keep all of those hammers anyway? It's a mystery. Pretty funny stuff. That's all that's left after blowing up that castle. But now we go onwards to chapter 3-2, where the only new enemies are the bloopers, the big blooper, and those weird fish-like things. Crap. There it is. Is it called ink soup? Inky sauce, gosh darn it. Now, Tippi actually has something to say about these things. This is just a post. A strong impact will likely pound it into the ground. That's all it is. I just wanted to be humorous about it. There's also something interesting about what Tippi says about certain things here. Oh! We finally get hit by that. It doesn't hurt you, but it is a dangerous threat that Tippi actually doesn't say. That's a big blooper. A titanic squid that lurks under the waves of the tile pool. Max HP is unknown, attack is 2. This many-tentacled sea beast clobbers its prey. But that red tentacle is its weak spot. Try attacking it. It's also pretty funny that I found a newly found speedrun strat of how to take care of that said thing. Okay, that's all the same. I thought you were able to point at that whirlpool thing, but unfortunately not. Going all the way to the right because I'm thinking there is something there as well. Double checking. Does it damage you or am I wrong on that? No. It's just there to be in your way. As a kid, it always bothered me. It was very annoying to deal with. Now, here's an interesting thing that you guys might not know. Did you know that Carrie also carries you over an entire ocean of water? Because when I first saw that, that shocked me. I thought Carrie wasn't able to do that, but she does. Yes, it's a girl, not a guy. This is the only enemy left that we haven't scanned yet. That fish is a Bitacuda. It's a carnivorous beast with vice-like jaws. Max HP is 10 and attack is 2. It will try to eat anything that swims by. If you insist on fighting this fish, I would suggest flipping dimensions. I do hear these voracious sea beasts are quite tasty. Ooh, very interesting. Worst thing is my sensor bar is dying, and it sorta sucks. This is has a party. Yes, I'm not that good at keeping things. That's all I got, but I'm going to get that coin block then, and I'm going to end the video while doing that. And that in the next video, we're doing more stuff, more side stuff, getting the heart pillar and figuring out what's next after that, getting to the fourth chapter. But here's the thing, this is my last video on laptop. I've decided I'm not going to finish chapter 4 before ending things on laptop. I'm just going to end things on laptop now, because whether this is part 25 or not, I still don't care much. I'll just make it seem like it is part 25, even though I'm pretty sure it's part 26. And it won't be a long time, but it will be a long time before I post anything on the PC on YouTube unless I'm streaming. Because then I would be doing a test stream on Pokemon. Because that is what I will be doing for next week's stream. For me. For you guys, it's way long ago. Like a month ago. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. And in the next video, yes, you already know, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that I would be doing, such as Heart Pillar, going down to the very bottom of the flip side parts to show something, and then trying to go inside a chapter door and showing you guys what happens, because it's the only chapter that does this. See you guys then.